Some facts people inquire to know about the United States of America. What happened on 4th July in America? On July 4, 1776, the Second Continental Congress unanimously adopted the Declaration of Independence, announcing the colony's separation from Great Britain. The Constitution provides the legal and governmental framework for the United States. Why did America want independence from Britain? They fought because they didn't have self-government. When the American colonies formed, they were part of Britain. Britain increased taxes for colonists on things they bought and used every day, like tea. Many colonists were angry because no one represented their needs in the British government. Where is USA located? Located in North America, the country is bordered on the west by the Pacific Ocean and to the east by the Atlantic Ocean. Along the northern border is Canada and the southern border is Mexico. Who discovered America? 10th century The Vikings. The Vikings' early expeditions to North America are well documented and accepted as historical fact by most scholars. Around the year 1000 AD the Viking explorer Leif Erikson, son of Eric the Red, sailed to a place he called Vinland, in what is now the Canadian province of Newfoundland. How many states does USA have in their names? There are 50 states in the United States. They are Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Why is it called USA? On September 9, 1776, the Second Continental Congress adopted a new name for what had been called the United Colonies. The moniker United States of America has remained since then as a symbol of freedom and independence. What are 4 interesting facts about USA? 1. The world's 4th longest river system is in the USA. 2. The USA ranks number 1 for hosting international students. 3. The United States is enormous. 4. Athletes of the highest level. What is the capital of USA? Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States of America, USA. What is a nickname for America? Colloquial names include the U.S. and, internationally, the States. Even more informal names include Murica and Merica, which imply a jocular and sometimes derogatory tone. Is Canada bigger than USA? Canada has a larger land mass than the United States. The land area of Canada is 3,855,103 square miles compared to America's 3,794,083, making Canada 1.6% larger than the States. Is China bigger than the U.S.? The U.S. and China have been head-to-head for the position of the 3rd largest country in the world. Considering the total surface area of both countries including land and water, the United States takes up 9.8 million square kilometers while China has 9.6 million square kilometers, according to World Atlas. What is USA popular for? McDonald's, New York, NASA, Hollywood, Disney, the Grand Canyon, White House. Who lived in America before it was called America? The dynamic Mexica, Aztec and Inca empires were still expanding at this time and internal migration and warfare were common. The peoples did not see themselves as part of an entity. Only later would this area be given a unifying name America and the people labeled Lundians by European settlers. Is it better to live in Canada or USA? Access to public goods and services can significantly impact the cost of living. Canada provides universal healthcare, while healthcare in the USA often requires costly insurance. As for education, Canada has lower average university tuition fees, while the USA offers a broader range of institutions and programs. Which country is older, Canada or USA? In 1776, 13 British colonies south of Quebec declared independence from Great Britain and formed the United States. Canada was first used in an official way in 1791, with the naming of the colonies of Upper Canada and Lower Canada. In 1841, the two were united into the province of Canada, which is biggest state in USA. The largest state in the U.S. is Alaska. The 49th state spans 586,000 square miles of land, according to its official website. It is 2.5 times larger than Texas, which is the second largest state in the nation. Which state has most Chinese in U.S.? Though Chinese Americans have a rapid growth rate, their birth rates are lower than those of American whites, and as such their population is aging relatively quickly. The leading states for Chinese Americans are California, New York, Hawaii, Texas, and New Jersey. What is USA favorite food? Hamburgers, potato chips, donuts, ice cream, chicken tenders, soft drinks/soda, pizza, Oreo cookies, French fries. What is USA best at? The U.S. economy is the world's largest in terms of gross domestic product, and also the most technologically powerful. The country's significant exports include computers and electrical machinery, vehicles, chemical products, food, live animals and military equipment. Who gave America its name? The naming of the Americas, or America, occurred shortly after Christopher Columbus's first voyage to the Americas in 1492. It is generally accepted that the name derives from Amerigo Vespucci, the Italian explorer, who explored the new continents in the following years on behalf of Spain and Portugal. Who colonized America? Britain, France, Spain, and the Netherlands established colonies in North America. Each country had different motivations for colonization and expectations about the potential benefits. Why did the British lose America? The logistical strain and economic cost of fighting a full-scale war on the far side of the Atlantic became unsustainable for the British, especially once the French and the Spanish became heavily committed on the rebel side, not only in America but elsewhere. Who ruled USA? In the early 1600s, the British king began establishing colonies in America. By the 1700s, most of the settlements had formed into 13 British colonies: Connecticut, Delaware, Georgia, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, Virginia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and South Carolina. What language is the word America? America is named after Italian explorer Amerigo Vespucci. The name America was coined by Martin Waldseemüller from Americus Vespucius, the Latinized version of the name of Amerigo Vespucci, the Italian explorer who mapped South America's east coast and the Caribbean Sea in the early 16th century. What is the continent of America called? The Americas, sometimes collectively called America, are a landmass comprising the totality of North and South America. The Americas make up most of the land in Earth's western hemisphere and comprise the New World. Which English does USA speak? American English, sometimes called United States English or U.S. English, is the set of varieties of the English language native to the United States. English is the most widely spoken language in the United States and in most circumstances is the de facto common language used in government, education and commerce. What language does USA speak before English? Before English, people in the Americas spoke Spanish and various Native American languages. The Native American tribes throughout America each had their own, unique language. The first European language spoken in America was Spanish, which the Spanish conquistadors brought with them. What is another name for Americans? Yankee or Yank is a colloquial term for Americans in English. Cognates can be found in other languages. What is the smallest state in the United States? Rhode Island is the smallest state in size in the United States. It covers an area of 1,214 square miles. Where is better to live, UK or USA? While the two countries share much of the history and have many similarities, the UK is better than the USA in many ways. But there are points where the US is better than the UK. The US has larger houses, and the prices of food and clothing are generally lower there. What country is close to the United States? The country borders Canada in the north and has a 3,155 kilometers long border to Mexico in the south. The United States shares maritime borders with the Bahamas, Cuba, and Russia and Alaska. Who is richer, UK or USA? The US is around 30% richer than the UK. That means the average American enjoys more of most goods and services than the average Brit. There are some exceptions. British people consume similar levels of recreation, culture and education. Are salaries better in UK or USA? Salaries in the US are higher than in the UK. The UK has wider social protections which protect workers but also keep wages lower. UK workers are legally entitled to more time off, so they work less than their US counterparts. UK workers also have access to free healthcare through the National Health Service. How old is United States of America 2023? America is 247 years old in 2023. This is calculated from the date of the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776, which marked the official birth of the United States as an independent nation. Which country accepted USA first? Morocco was one of the first countries to recognize the newly independent United States, opening its ports to American ships by decree of Sultan Muhammad III in 1777. Is USA a European country? No, the United States is not part of the European Union. It does not qualify since it is located in the Americas rather than Europe. However, the United States has very good political and economic relations with the European Union. The United States and a number of nations within the EU are members of NATO. What is difference between USA and America? The term America or the Americas refers to all the lands in the Western Hemisphere, comprising the continents of North America and South America. Central America is actually part of the North American continent. The United States of America, or USA, is a country in North America. Do jobs pay more in America? Salaries are significantly higher in the US. If one looks at average income per country, a few smaller countries like Luxembourg and Switzerland have higher numbers, but all larger European countries fall slightly or a lot behind the US. What birthday is America? Independence Day, known colloquially as the 4th of July, is a federal holiday in the United States commemorating the Declaration of Independence, which was ratified by the Second Continental Congress on July 4, 1776, establishing the United States of America. Is Texas bigger than Europe? If you took Texas and placed it over a map of Europe, it would cover a large portion of it. To be more precise, Texas is about 268,596 square miles, while Europe is approximately 3,930,000 square miles. So, Texas is not as big as the whole of Europe, but it's definitely larger than many European countries. Which is older, UK or USA? In fact, England dates back to around 890 AD as a political concept and 937 AD as a reality. The U.S. colonies declared their independence as the United States of America only in 1776.